Alright guys, so let's begin this recovery session today on our back. Go ahead and bring your both feet together in the bound ankle position. Use the blocks, use the pillows underneath the knees if you need an extra support. Bring yourself slowly on the floor and close your eyes. Take your arms all the way behind and make yourself, guys, feel super good. Rested, relaxed, free of the tension. Relax the neck, the shoulders, the wrists, the feet, the knees. Take a big deep breath, inhalations through the nose. Expand the belly, and on exhalation, contract the belly gently. Let the air completely go and relax even deeper. Before we begin, let's set a loving, nurturing, kind intention for this practice to flow with no expectations. Just enjoying the time, spending with ourselves, taking care of our physical, emotional bodies. Take a big deep breath in, big deep breath out. Take those arms, guys, all the way on the side. Bring your both feet hips width apart, and we will begin our first gentle flow, our windshield. We deserve some good recovery and some good relaxation. This is your day 14. We worked so hard on our transformational challenge. And continue, guys, to do your little windshield. Knees to one side, feet to the other. And again, if your knees can't reach the floor at all, that's totally normal. This is totally fine. And let's do just a couple more up here. And then we will set the knees on one side, my friends, all the way. See if you can take your gaze towards the opposite direction from your knees. Maybe close your eyes, maybe keep them open. And let's slowly switch the direction of our knees. Knees on one side, gaze and face, guys, on the other side. Close your eyes or keep your eyes open. It doesn't really matter, it's just easier to connect with ourselves. Take your both knees back up, deep, and bring your knees up towards the chest or towards the belly, whatever feels right. Give them a good hug, and maybe, if it feels right, go ahead and grab your feet and give yourself a little bit deeper hug. Inhalations through the nose, exhalations through the nose. Do not wrinkle your forehead. Soft eyes, guys, soft forehead, even skin underneath your hair on your scalp is very soft. Let's go ahead and give the hug, guys, underneath your knees. Feels so good. Slowly place your head back, guys, on the floor. Relax your neck. Continue to squeeze in those legs. Excellent. Let's take the legs up. We will release just the one leg, and we will bring the palm inside the other foot. If you need to support this leg with your hand, do that, or you can do the opposite. Gently press right on top. Sleeping straddle, lower back on the floor. We're gonna hold our asanas, our poses today a little bit longer than in a power yoga class, so the body have the chance to relax, to let go. And let's switch to the other direction. Take your hand, hold top, release your another leg. Make sure you're not rolling on the side. You still stay nice and flat on your back, on your lower back, upper back, and middle back. And just continue to hold the asana. Keep on breathing. Continue to smile inside out, guys, with your heart in out, because everything is better with that smile. And let's slowly bring our both legs up. Crisscross, guys, so ankles. We still stay on the floor, and gently press right on top. Give it a good, feel good stretch. Knees, ankles, all the way. Inhalation. On exhalation, press a little bit deeper and let go, guys, of the tension. Let's do the same from the other side. Crisscross those ankles. Grab your feet, and on exhalation, let go, guys. Tension invites just more tension, so we really need to focus on comfort, relaxation in the body, healing, vitality, all the way back. Let's slowly make our way to the seated position. We will continue here with our windshield as well, just to give a little extra space to our lower back. That's it, just a couple more on each side. That's perfect. And let's do one more. That's it. And then we will go back to our bound ankle right up here. So both feet together, grab your ankles, and we begin the next flow, our seated cat and cow in our bound ankle, guys. Just give it a full quality range of motion. Begin slow and maybe a little bit more shallow, right? And then go ahead and expand the movement. Stay for a second or two up front, for a second or two at the back if your body requires this. Let's close our eyes, guys, and connect with the movement. Become one with the movement, because life again is happening right now. Not yesterday and not tomorrow, not a month ago, but it's happening right now in this very second when you are practicing and connecting with yourself, with that special self. There is no one like you in this world. There is no one like you who can bring what you can bring to others. All right, let's do just a couple more. That's it, and we're going to hold it in our cat, guys, all the way. Draw the navel in. Continue to hold those ankles. Drop the head, scoop the belly in. Feels so good. Inhalation, exhalation. Very good. Straight, guys. We will go for the revolve bound angle in the seated position. So you will take your one hand and take it across. So I will take my left and put it on top on the right on the foot. You can grab your ankle. And for the beginners, you can just look behind, tap the floor, or you can continue, guys, to open it to begin with. Try to open it up. Take that arm a little bit higher. Inhalation, exhalation, and from the same side, we will try to put our elbow on the floor. If elbow, guys, is not there, continue to hold your ankle. You can also bring your block underneath that arm, open it up. Inhalation and exhalation. Continue to open. Come on back through the center. And we do exactly the same from the other side. So we take this hand across to the opposite ankle or foot and just begin with opening. Sit up and tall first. You can just have this hand on the ground, or you can open it all the way up. Breathe in and breathe out. And let's slowly try to bring this elbow a little bit deeper on your feet, on the floor, and you will find that on one side is better, guys, than other. You don't have to take this arm up, but if you can, continue to open, and we're gonna give it just a breath or two. And then slowly, guys, return it back. We will take our hands together and bound. And see if you can place your forehead on your feet, or maybe you will put the block in between your feet. That's going to be helpful as well. And just gently continue to fold forward. Give yourself a little bit time to melt down towards the form. In and out. Inhalation through the nose and exhalation through that nose. Come on back up slowly. Very good. We're gonna move to the sitting swan asana. So we will begin up here with both feet, hips width apart. Take your hands behind, and I will add a few extra add-ons to that to make it a little bit even feel better. But you can stick just with the sitting up here without doing anything else. Close your eyes and continue to relax. It's good for the hip flexor. Reach up and expand that heart. Dive in through the shoulders if you can. And then slowly, just like we did a cat and cow, right? bring the belly in. Do it a couple more times. Expand, express, relax the neck, and take it back all the way. And one more, guys. That feels so good. We will slowly take the one hand farther back, put it on your elbow or stay on your hand and continue to open. Feels so good, feels so relaxing. Do not overdo it, guys. Continue to open. That's it. And let's slowly take it back. And we will extend this leg all the way up here. And all we're gonna do is just to step slightly more further across and just reach over the extended leg. Doesn't have to be a low forward fold. Just give it a gentle tilt forward. Inhalation on exhalation. That's it. You will feel it in Achilles, in the hamstring. That's exactly where you have to feel. Let's slowly switch and we do the sitting swan Halasana from other side. So put your ankle right on top if you can. Just see where does it go. Maybe you need to extend that other leg a little bit deeper. And continue to keep, guys, your hips square. And we will add a little cat and cow flow here as well. Scoop the belly and expand. And scoop and belly. And of course you can sit just safe and sound there without extra movements. And come on back to the center. Let's slowly, guys, take this hand, which is behind a little bit farther on your elbow, or just remain to be on your hand as it was. Continue to open, guys. Breathe in and breathe out. Just a few extra breaths up here. Soft on the shoulders, soft on the hips, soft on the back. And let's slowly come on back. And we will extend this leg. Fix a little bit your sit bones. Make sure that you sit nice and leveled on the both sides. Fold forward, guys, just for a few extra breaths. And in our workbook today, on a day number 14, accompanied to this recovery yoga practice, we have our self-assessment on the listening skills. This is so important in listening skills. Listening to others or listening to ourselves, it's a big topic. So we're gonna cover both. I will give you a little scoop of it. How well are you focusing when someone is speaking? How often are you daydreaming while someone's speaking or you are in a seminar? It's a big deal. How often you listen to what your intuition tries to tell you. All right, guys, this is an important chapter in our workbook for this practice. Let's undo our legs and give yourself a gentle forward fold. Lift the heart, fold forward a little bit deeper. I love forward folds and I love to include them not only in our restorative practices, but every single day, even after the very intense exercises, because that is such a great stretch for the back and for the legs. Always appreciated one, even if you don't have time to work out. Couple downward facing dogs, couple minutes hold, seated forward fold, and you better off. All right, guys, let's gently take our knees, hands on the floor. We are moving towards a kneeling position. Wrist, elbow, shoulder, one on top another, and start to express through your heart up and down. We're gonna do a few up here. Irregular ones, express fully, and then we're gonna move on our elbows, guys. We're gonna move on our elbows and do a couple cat and cows here. Pay attention what's happening in your neck. Let your neck to be fully relaxed all the way. Round that back, and then we continue with the next flow, guys. It's gonna be your child pose. All the way, forehead on the ground, and come back to your tabletop. Express the elbow up, heart up and open, into your cow pose, and back Slowly to your child pose. You will feel it a lot in your upper arms. That's exactly when I want you to feel it. Just readjust, manage the position of the arms so it feels good, it feels right. Go ahead and scoop the belly in, child pose. Let's do one more. Come on up on your elbows and hands. Express through your heart, shoulders away from the ears. Make an accent, guys, on the tailbone up here. And round again. All right, feels very good. Let's bring our both knees together. And send the body back to the both knees. Two knees on the floor, child pose. Come on up and take your one hand up front and in the middle between your knees. Open it up. Revolve, gentle, child pose. All the way. See if you can take your hand behind your back or maybe even towards the opposite side. Just open, guys. And let's do the same from the other side. Hand in the center. Open it up. Press that hand into the floor. Soft, gentle rotations with the back. Go ahead and take the back hand behind the back or even towards the opposite inner side. That feels so good. And then from here, guys, we will return back to our tabletop. And this time, put your knees back, hips width apart. Take your one hand and rotate it inside. We're ready for the revolve tabletop on our forearms. A little bit challenging, so feel free to come up, guys, on your hands if you have to. And see if you can take your hand again behind the lower back towards the inner side. That's amazing. And let's switch the direction of the stretch. Go ahead and take the elbow, hand, just simply open up. Feel free to come back on your hand from your elbow and then see if you can take your hand all the way behind and open up a little bit deeper. Come back, guys, into the center. Take your both hands parallel to each other, elbows parallel to each other. If you are very beginner, then you will take and connect the hands. All we're gonna do, we're gonna add a quick little flow. Modified dolphin, heels lifted. It's a restorative practice today. So just send the heels a little bit lower if you can, but you don't have to. Take yourself back, guys, in the tabletop and express again one more time. Let's do it a couple more. Relax the neck, soft in the back. Come on back on your knees. And guys, express through the back, through the heart. One more time, team, all the way. Relax the neck. That is perfect. Come on back into the center. And slowly, come on back up on your both hands. We're ready for the nurturing, flexible, downward facing dog. We will begin by bending the knees. Knees parallel to each other, relax your neck, and do another side all the way through. Drop the head, relax the neck. Let's do it just for a couple more times, guys, couple more times. All the way. That's it. A couple more. Feels so good. Slowly, guys, bring your both knees back on the floor and take your big toes together and your knees out. If this position is pretty challenging for your fitness level today, then go ahead and bring your both knees together and sit just simply on your sit bones. If you're feeling comfortable, we're going to take the hand all the way behind and first reach up and open. Reach up and open. See how it feels, and maybe you can take your hips off the feet. Very good, guys. If you're there, that's awesome. If you're not there, this is awesome as well. See if you can take your hand behind your head and express a little bit farther, guys. Elbow in line with the shoulder. Breathe actively. Slowly come on back. We do exactly the same thing from the other side. Let's take the hand all the way behind. And don't hurry up, guys, to raise your hips off the ground or sit up, stand up. Just give it a good straight on the shoulder. Feel the ground and then see how it goes. Maybe you will be able to lift the hips and heart. Express a little bit deeper. Take your hand, guys, behind the head if you can. Inhalation. Exhalation. Slowly come on back, guys, down. We will take one by one leg all the way outside, so you can keep, guys, this other foot into Virasana or have here, or you can bring it back to the front. Whatever, guys, is your practice. There is no more benefit from one or other. It's a little bit different, but I want you to feel comfortable in this practice today. So we begin up here, seated. I want you to put your chest and your arms straight in between your knee and your foot. So not towards the foot yet, but straight in between. And that can be extremely challenging if you're new or your hips just doesn't let you go yet, or you have some injuries in the back or in the hips. So then you're just gonna be sitting up here, guys. If you're able to go a little bit lower, then we slowly bring the elbows on the floor. But that's as much as we're gonna do today up here. Make sure that you're sitting on the both sit bones equally. So pull that glute muscle slightly under and out. That's it. This is intense. So if you need to come up a little bit higher, please feel free to do it. Let's slowly come on back up. And now we're going whatever this leg is doing, it's all different for all of us. We're gonna go to the front, You can stay in your half Halasana, you can take it out to the regular crisscross half-seated position. All the way, gentle forward fold. Inhalation and exhalation up here. Give your body a good gift of relaxation. Come on back up, and we will grab this foot with the other hand, and that can be already low. Continue to open for my intermediate and advanced. Slowly start to draw this arm all the way back. Come on down and express through your heart. And again, this is more add-ons. You definitely don't have to go as far yet. So just know whenever you're ready to repeat this practice, come back to this day number 14. Eventually, in a few days, in a week, in a month, you always will be having some space to progress, some room to progress. Come on back up, and we simply switching, guys, the legs. So if you need to put this leg just inside without taking it outside, totally fine. So let's go ahead and pull the glutes out. Find a place where you can feel safe and comfortable. I don't want your hips to hurt at all. And slowly stay on top, or start to put your elbows just like we did on the other side, guys. Inhalation and exhalation. Get inside into your body. Maybe close your eyes, observe what's happening. Look even deeper and ask yourself, how am I feeling right now? Am I listening? Am I patient to my body? Or I'm pushing too hard and trying to prove something to myself or to someone else, right? Ask yourself those important questions. Am I working in my full capacity, or I can do a little bit more and I'm a little bit underdoing? That's important, guys. So go ahead and turn toward this extended leg right now. And again, you don't have to go with the belly fully grounded, guys. Just do what you can. That's it. We're gonna give it a press or two. Just don't fall asleep, guys. And come back up slowly. And we will grab this foot right here and just open it up. One more time. Only if it feels comfortable, we will slowly, gently reach this arm all the way up and over and continue to rotate outside towards the ceiling, guys. Again, it's an optional, it's a room for you to grow in your practice. Expand your flexibility and let's gently return back all the way, this time to the foot, full seated angle or seated straddle. So pull those glutes, guys, out. I really need you to sit soft and leveled. We continue to go back. So hold it up here. Go on your elbows. We're gonna give it some extra time to open. It doesn't have to become low right away. We're gonna practice a few minutes up here, interchanging our asanas for the best results. So again, inhalations through the nose, exhalations through the nose. Continue to melt down, guys, using the hip flexor. Just a gentle relaxation up here. Don't push, don't pull. We are not in the gymnastic class. Bring some awareness into the movements. Inhalation and exhalation. Finding that peace, that comfort into the movement. Remember, when the asana is done right, it's always felt light and spacious. It doesn't mean it feels easy all the time. It might feel challenging, but it feels light and spacious and uplifting and nurturing. You will know. You will just know if you listen. And let's slowly come on back up, guys, all the way. So beginners, just give me a few more extra breaths sitting where you are sitting. Intermediate and advanced. Slowly try to put your elbows on the floor. So just see how it feels. It doesn't have to be crazy like this, right? Express through the heart. Maybe you will take your one foot at a time and look up. Inhalation, exhalation, and slowly switch, guys, all the way. Take your other foot, continue to open. That is it. Come back to the center and slowly come on back up. We did it for a reason, to acquire a little bit more stability. Now, only if you will feel ready, it looks a little bit more crazier than it is, right? So give it a try, see how it feels, and then you always come back to the seated position. We're going to send this hand all the way behind, guys, and we're just going to curve and lift the hips through the half circle, almost to the triangle position, but it's just a falling triangle, it's not the full one. So make sure this hand is feeling really good, and just power up on this hand. Reach up and open. Beautiful. I'm so proud of you, and if you were able to do it, that is simply awesome. But if you're not there yet, that's okay. This is just something to move towards. This is a lot of shoulder and arm strength, not as much core strength or hips, but I want you to be confident if you're doing it. I don't want you to hurt yourself. So go ahead and power up. Rotate your heels. Take it up. Try, guys, don't hang this arm all the way over. Motionless. Keep lengthening and straightening. Come on back up in the center. Take your both legs together. And we're going to give our body a good back relaxation and massage. We're going for roll like a ball. So hold your ankles in this case and just create a soft curve, guys. Never roll on your neck. Just give me a few feel-good rolls. Just up to your shoulder blades and maybe slightly on top and down. Let's do a couple more. And one more, guys. Come on up all the way up here. And we will crisscross our ankles. Come and sit up here on our ankles. This can be very challenging if you are a beginner. We do practice our ankles and wrist a lot in our yoga practices through the weeks. But this one is a little bit sensitive, right? So if you're not used to that, all you're gonna do, you're going to take your hands up front and release some pressure. But do not skip the asana. I want you to hold it at least a little bit, at least with a half or the quarter pressure up here. If you sit completely comfortable, I want you to notice, guys, what ankle is on top. That's important because we're gonna do it from the other side, but not right away. So don't forget which one is on top. I have my right ankle on top on the left. So if you're following me, take a deep breath. Let the upper body weight go into those ankles. Feels so good. A little bit challenging, but it feels so good. Take your knees back all the way. We will take I will take my right leg, so the one which was on top, on that left ankle. So I remember, let's take the leg up front to your lunge position. We're gonna work a little bit on our quad and hips more, so we can do modified pigeon and thread the needle at one asana. So stay with me, support yourself. I want those knees, guys, not too close because you're not gonna have a good space to extend and to relax and open. So go ahead and kick your ankle back just like this. Kick it back. If that's already low, I want you to kick it and lean forward so you feel your back quadricep. For those who is ready, we're going to grab this ankle with one or two hands. It doesn't matter, right or left, left or right, or both. But I want you to really focus on leaning forward, however you're holding it, so you feel the quadricep, the front part of your leg, and on the back leg. Keep on breathing. Are you feeling it? Because I'm feeling it all the way through, guys. All the way. Breathe, breathe, breathe. We really need it. And now let it go slowly. We will go ahead and take this right ankle for me all the way underneath. If you haven't done pigeon before, or your feet, your ankles and knees and hips are still too stiff for this, keep this knee, guys, outside. That's totally normal to do this modification. Otherwise, if you're feeling great, we're going to put that knee under, and you have a few choices here. You can stay up here on your elbows. You can put your forehead on the floor. Whatever you're doing, I want you to relax your both ankles and feel good. Or you can take, guys, your opposite arm. For me, it's the left arm all the way underneath. Let's thread the needle, and maybe you will kick again and grab this ankle. Close your eyes and just spend a few extra breathing cycles right here with me. Make sure you're paying attention what's happening inside the body. Again, guys, close your eyes and just listen my voice. Let your body to relax. Let your body to be free of the pains and aches, tension. Invite more vitality, more freedom of the movement, more health and healing, because everything starts with intention. Let's slowly return back. And remember, I told you, you have to remember what ankle we did. So this time, I'm gonna put my left ankle on top and move your knees a little bit wider. Again, if this is super sensitive, then take your hands, guys, on the floor and release some pressure of your upper body. If you can sit here successfully, then we're gonna take our both hands up front of the heart. Maybe close your eyes, maybe keep them open, whatever it feels good. We will spend just a breath or two. Let the upper body weight softly melt into your ankles and feet. Connect with the earth like a roots, strong foundation, strong body, healthy, vital, striving, successful life. Come back and undo your ankles. Take your other leg up, left if you follow me. We will take the knee above the ankle. Find the good stand up here before we will kick off the ground. So just kick it out, just like this. See how it feels. If that feels already intense, kick it and move slightly forward. If you can catch up on the ankle with the both hand, one hand, whatever you choose. But I want you to be able from here to lean forward. What I mean by this, to tilt your body so this quadricep on the back leg is getting really stretched. You really must feel it, guys. Give it a good quality straight forward, lean forward. We're getting ready for that pigeon or modified pigeon, thread the needle or not. Few extra breaths. Continue to let exhalation to that quadricep and let's slowly let it go. Now we're going to put this left ankle, which was up front, inside. Feel free to keep this knee outside or take it slightly under for the more professional pigeon, right? I'm just making those jokes. It doesn't have, guys, to be perfect. So choose to sit up here, elbows on the floor, forehead on the hands. Most importantly, I want you to feel good. Not necessarily easy. Again, I never want you underdo, even in the restorative practice. I want you to always think about the good form, a little bit challenging, right? So it feels different every single time on your body. And then if you can take your right arm opposite to your front leg, underneath, and maybe even kick the ankle again. Stay with me, guys, just for the few extra breaths up here. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect at all. Inhalation, exhalation. Very nice. And let's slowly let it go. Coming back, undo this leg all the way under. Coming up, guys, with me on the prone position. Use your elbows, use your hands for your cobra. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. It feels so free, so amazing. All right, guys, all the way. Let's hold it together. If you have to go on your elbows, go ahead and do it. Otherwise, stay with me just for a few extra breaths, guys. That's it. We will slowly move our one knee outside, 90 degrees, ankle 90 degrees above, and just stay with me and rest up here. Inhalation. We're practicing today. Exhalation, guys. Half little frogger in the prone position. We're going to do the preparation first. And just a couple more extra breaths or two. That is good. Now go ahead and take this hand inside. And we're going to kick this ankle again, just like we did. Reach the shoulder, open it up, and you don't have to draw it really close to your glute. Just see if you can catch up on it. Feels so good to your entire body, your hips, your ankles, your belly, your chest, your back. Let's slowly take it back down. And we do exactly the same from the other side. About 90 degrees, knee related to the hip, ankle, underneath your knee. Then take yourself slightly in, rotate comfortably so you leveled on the floor. Let's give it a few extra breaths up here. In and out, guys. Through that nose. Just send your exhalation into the spots where you still feel tension. If you do have some tension, maybe you don't. But anyway, we have to always send the exhalation to the tough spots. Make it feel good. All right, guys, see if you can kick that ankle, that foot back. And again, you don't have to bring it so close to your body. Just watch your front shoulder in and out. That feels so good. And come back, guys, all the way up here. Bring your both knees together. We will take and pick up this one leg and try to send the power, guys, from the shoulder. It doesn't come just from the wrist, right? It comes from entire upper body. And that foot doesn't have to go on the floor. And please don't roll on the side, right? Don't roll on the side and then like, I have that roll right there, right? That's not what we're doing. I want you to stay flat with your belly and gently give it a push. Just gently. Hip flexor, knees and ankles. And mine is not ideal too. I'm working on it. So we're working on it all together. And let it go. Like to the other side. Pick up that ankle. And gently, guys, again, try not to roll on the side. That's a little cheat. So push right from the shoulder, right from the upper back, all the way. Notice differences between right and left. Keep on breathing, my friends, all the way. Inhalation, exhalation. Stay with me. In through the nose, out through the nose, through the top spots. And slowly, guys, let it go. Let's gently spread the feet a little bit wider. Do another cobra, dog, or sphinx. Make it feel good. And slowly make a transfer all the way to the back. There's a wide-legged child pose. Feet together or closer, big toes. Give your spine, your chest, your hips a good quality. Straighten relaxation. Come on back down. Up to the center. Send your toes, guys, on the floor. And send your arms up front, almost to where we started. Put your forehead on the floor. Send the body weight into those toes. Feels so good. Straight them. Inhalation, exhalation. Coming up, guys, and we're going to do the final transfer on our back for the Halasana, just to give that back a final rest. Take your legs up and behind. If you can't go for the full Halasana, it's completely not a big deal. You can keep your legs up towards the ceiling. You can bend your knees and try to put your knees on top of the forehead. That will work just perfectly. If you're going with me for full one, maybe you will also take a connect your hands today all the way. Make sure your neck is feeling absolutely free of tension. Big breath. Your eyes probably closed right now, which is good. Back attention and tension inside. Life is so precious to miss something, not being present every single day, every single second, not being happy, not being content. Because being happy and being content comes from inside. You can look at this from different angles, but the happiness comes from inside. Let's slowly come back all the way and come on back up, guys. Bring your both feet up front of your body and ensure your eyes are radiating with love in connection right now. Let's reach all the way up, guys. Close your eyes right now and draw those hands up front of your heart. Draw your hands up front of your heart, not because instructor tells you to do that, but draw because it feels good, it feels right. Let's feel the warmth in between those palms. Let's feel the palms touching our heart, touching our chest. Let's feel our feet on the floor. Let's feel our love inside. Love towards ourselves and towards others. Let's look inside that heart and let go anything what doesn't serve you, any frustration, anxiety, discontent, envy. We all human beings, and occasionally we do have those feelings, so let it go, guys, so we can fill that heart with healing, vitality, joy, progress, happiness, and passion about life. Open your eyes and reach up all the way up. Again, life is too short not to be happy, content, and kind to others. Smile through your heart, smile through your eyes, and that smile might change someone's life today. Namaste. Excellent work, guys. I'm so proud of you, and congratulations, your day number 14 of the transformational challenge is officially complete. Do not forget to go through your workbook, which I created for you and worked on it about a couple months, so you guys benefit from this challenge. So rest well, recover well, and I will see you all tomorrow.